Hi, day 3 or day 4, I keep forgetting the days, but today I want to talk about why am I doing this? Why put myself through all this trouble and record myself on video? Now, when I started this particular journey, I've been always in this journey to start looking into the aspect of public speaking. I want to come out a better version of myself. I've been doing a lots of public speaking, but when it comes to speaking on camera, I start getting into that imposter syndrome. One key aspect of why I want to do this is to remove that aspect of an imposter syndrome, so then I can come across cleanly as closer to the real person, not using loungy language, but my own self, and appear genuine. Now, if we go with the Stoic why questions, now what is the Stoic why? That means in the Stoic compass, there are 4 virtues. Out of one virtue is service. That's where I naturally get pulled myself. The reason I want to come as genuine with myself is I wanted to put my message through with trust and authenticity, and that moves my compass. And then the inner mind comes, what and why I want to appear genuine, and why do I want to build trust. Interesting. And that's when the ball drops. I don't have any more questions. At this point, I take 3 people with me: I, myself, and me. It's essentially I take different parts of my personality, sit down and start writing. And today when I started writing, there are 3 answers that came through. I want to be of service. Why I want to be of service? It is because I get immense happiness seeing people having a voice after listening to my messages. Number 1. Second is when people use public speaking as a way of gaining confidence, and they start moving higher in their lives. That is my second strongest why. And the third why is exploring. Now, when we do public speaking in public, we share lots of our stories, and when we share, we start refining our version of storytelling. And you know what happens with each refinement? You get a bucket of water from the pond, it's dirty, murkier. You keep it somewhere. With sedimentation, the sediments settle, you take the next water, you start filtering it. The water becomes clearer. There's still bacteria, you take that water, filter through, add some bleach, chlorine, it starts getting clearer, almost drinkable but not yet. You take the water and then you start boiling. And when you start boiling, the water evaporates. And then the water vapor starts distilling. And when that distillation happens, the water that's collected is pure. And that is why, that is what is my why. My why is to show people the art of distilling the entire life stories into golden nuggets, so that they can share with people. And with this, when they share their own self, it is like knowledge is the only thing that expands the more we share. Quite opposite to money, is it not? And that is the reason I want to come out good on camera. That is my why. So that is my why. That is my reflection. How about you? How often have you sat down with those three people? You, like me, myself, and I, and start writing that reflection. Because when we start writing reflection and ask these deep questions, you'll be amazed how many answers that come through. I now urge you to get a pen and paper, shut this video off, spend 15 minutes asking yourself, why am I watching this? What am I aiming to get aiming to get some information out of it? And what do I do with that information? What aspects of my life can I improve? Can I change? And if I want to change, why am I going to change? That is my why, and it gives me immense satisfaction finding out my why. Simon Sinek, in his book Start With Your Why, mentions true leaders start with a why. Why are they like the batteries of your car, if you are an EV vehicle? If you charge your why to enough, your how and what is taken care of. Leadership starts with why. Start with your why. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.